Hey everybody, it's High School Gamer here. We're back for episode number 22 of our NHL 24 Be a Pro Career Mode series. We're getting down to the end of the regular season here. We've played 64 games. We have 18 games left. That's 6 episodes left here to try and make a hunt for the playoffs here. Today we have Philadelphia, Carolina, and then Philadelphia again. Carolina is a leading team in the Metro Division. Philadelphia is a team behind us here, so we really need to try and get at least 4 points out of this episode. Hopefully can beat Philadelphia twice. As you can see, we are currently 5 points out of a playoff spot behind the Boston Bruins. That loss in the last episode looms largely right now. The good news is we have 3 games in hand on them. So that means if we win all 3 of those, we get 6 points, which would technically put us ahead of the Bruins. But we still have Buffalo and Tampa to leapfrog as well. So some work to do here. Let's see if we can start off with a good sim against the Philadelphia Flyers. All right, let's hop in here. Flyers are 26-35-5. They're third last in the league. It should be a team that we should be able to handle, especially the new defensive pickups. But it looks like only thanks to a power play goal by Matthews and a goal by Nylander, we're tied heading into the third. So let's try and put the Flyers away. All right, here we are in the third period against Philadelphia. If you remember from a couple of episodes ago, we absolutely stomped the Flyers, beating them like 10-2, 10-3, something like that. So they're not going to go away quietly here. They don't care they're 30th in the league. They want to try and, get some pride back after getting absolutely curb stomped. This time they've still only scored 2 goals to start the third period, but they've only let in 2 as well. Farabee gets leveled by Morgan Rielly. Matthews pinned along the boards by Couturier. Couturier in behind the net. Matthews is able to come away with it, and he's going to find Morgan Rielly. Morgan Rielly skates it in, and he's going to dump it down into the corner. Sanheim pinned against the boards by Nylander. Matthews in there to support. Finds Marner at the point. Rielly tries to get a shot through. It's blocked. Another chance also blocked by Sanheim. Sanheim up to Farabee. Farabee over to Drysdale. Drysdale over to Konechny. Konechny finds someone up front, but Rielly's able to cover it. And Nylander is able to pass it off to us here. Our shot somehow gets through. Matthews with the rebound. Rielly's shot attempt, and we're trying to get a rebound, but it does not work. And the Flyers are going to skate it out. They lose it back into their zone, but we're going to have to take a line change. At the start of this period, the Flyers, I'm pretty sure, only had like 16 shots too, so it's really a game where we got to take advantage of this weaker team and win this one. Coach is probably telling us the same thing. He wants us to continue the pressure, get that go-ahead goal. Philadelphia here on the draw. They have a chance in the offensive zone to probably try and break this tie, but Tavares is able to win it back to ourselves here. We're going to skate it over the red line, and a chance to move into this Flyers zone now. And then Sanheim picks it up after a poke check by, I believe that was Farabee. Now Forster walks in. He has a teammate, but he chooses to shoot. Samsonov is able to make that save. Tavares finds Domi. Domi gets in. Domi tries to throw it around the net, but there's no one there. Drysdale over the red line, dumps it in. We're able to knock him down. Rielly gets pinned along his own net, or his own boards, that is, sorry. Hailing over to Forster. Forster over to Sanheim. Sanheim's shot is stopped. Allison with a chance now. Samsonov had to make a huge save after Allison passed that off. Bertuzzi finds Tavares. Tavares finds Domi. Domi gets into the zone, but then just gets poked off by Sanheim, and it just sits there perfectly for a breakout for the Flyers. Konechny shot, thankfully stopped by Samsonov. 15:30 left. Down to 13:30 left, but now we're on the penalty kill. About a minute and 10 seconds left on this kill. But Tavares has got it in the Flyers' end. Tippett. Knocked out the puck by Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi finds it at the point here. We're going to take a shot. Blocked it away by Halak. Farabee. Over to blue line. Farabee. Finds halfway. We're able to poke it away, but Tippett walks in now. And that one is blocked by Bertuzzi. Tippett with another chance. Samsonov makes 1 save, 2 saves. Bertuzzi has a chance to clear it, and he does, and we're going to get off the ice here. 13 minutes left. Still a tie game. And coach wants us back out there on the penalty kill, apparently. Really likes our penalty killing, even though we're not on a penalty kill line. Hannafin has to play some defense here against Couturier, but Gregor picks it up. Yarncrow down into the Flyers' end. Penalty will be over there for the Leafs. Now Konechny walks in. Able to force him out wide. He finds Couturier in the middle, but Hannafin's able to clear in front of the net. Marner up to Gregor. Gregor, you have us streaking in. And a weak pass picked off by Mete, and then Gregor takes a penalty, a horrible penalty to take in the offensive end. Makes a bad pass, takes a penalty, and the Flyers have another power play here to try and take the lead. Once again, we're going to be taking some penalty kill time. Drysdale tries to get it up. He does. Couturier was draped all over us there and somehow picked up the puck. Nice to see him back in the lineup. He's recovered from injury. By the way, the team did send down Gambrel and not Holmberg like we expected. Oh, our shot tipped by Nyes there on shorthanded. What a goal that would have been. Konechny is able to get it in deep, but we're able to pick it up, and we're just going to dump it down here, and we're going to take a line change. So hopefully another penalty successfully killed here for the Leafs. 10.5 minutes left. Why does it keep happening like this? We have to go back out there after 5 seconds. It's a penalty kill, man. You want the freshest legs out there at all times. Cates. Go to knock him off the puck. Now here we go. A chance shorthanded. We're streaking in. Go one way, go the other. Halak with a big save. And Lawton will hit us off the puck here and get a breakout here as soon as the penalty is over for Noah Gregor. Riley tries to pass it up to us, but we're covered by Lawton and unable to receive it. Half away now. Gets over the red line. We miss a hit. Hathaway's in alone. Big save by Samsonov. Riley was able to pick up that rebound. Riley dumps it in. We're going to take a line change here. Hopefully this time we can have more than 5 seconds on the bench. Nine and a half left. There's a sim goal. It's for the Leafs. Thank goodness. Mitch Marner on Yaroslav Halak has made it a 3-2 lead. Now we just got to shut her down. Riley finds us here up on the wing. We're going to skate back here because we didn't really have a good chance to dump it in. Now we will have a chance to dump it in. We're going to wait till the last second, kill as much clock as possible. Send Bertuzzi there in on the foretrack. He finds Tavares up to Domi. Domi almost scored there on a nice dump and chase play. For Salainen. Over to York. York finds Delorier. Delorier tries to find someone up front, but Tavares is wise to it. Tavares finds Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi sends it over to ourselves. We get it back to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi with a chance. Halak was able to poke check it away, and Bertuzzi cannot bury it. Ristolainen. Over to Delorier. Delorier stopped by Samsonov. That could have been bad. JT. Over to red line and in. JT. Down the corner to Cade York. Bertuzzi picks it up. Stopped by Halak. And now it's going back the other way for Philadelphia. And we're going to get it into the Philadelphia Flyers end, and we're going to take a line change. Oh! And I think we got an assist on that one there. Tyler Bertuzzi, it was 19th goal of the season. I think a dump and chase play just led to a goal. Let's look at it here. Yeah, he picks it up behind the net. Domi does and sends it to Bertuzzi. That's going to be the assist for us. We'll take it. 75th point of the season. And the Leafs have a 2-goal lead now with 6:47 left. 5:08 left when we get back on the ice. Ristolainen over to Couturier. Couturier over to red line. We knock him off the puck. Big hit. Tavares up to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi finds us here. We're going to stop up at the red line. Oh boy. We just had a bit of a screen freeze there. Sometimes it happens, I guess, with the PlayStation Share Play. Apologies about that, folks. We might have had a chance to score. Bertuzzi plays it up front to ourselves, and it goes over the net. And Halak covers that up there. But the Leafs are pinning the Flyers down in their own end of the ice here now. We have a 2-goal lead. That second goal to get the insurance was huge there by Bertuzzi. Samsonov 10th in the league with wins. Surprising considering our place in the standings. Tavares wins it back to the point. Our shot right on. Tavares tips it, and it's now 5-2 for the Leafs. So 3 goals this period for the Leafs. They decided they really wanted to put this one away, not leave it with any doubt. 4.5 left now, a 3-goal lead. Cates over to Frost. He dumps it in. Riley. Up to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi. He's going to dump it in here, and we're going to let the forwards dump and chase. Sanheim loses it out front for a second, but Draisaitl's able to cover it and get it out for him. We knock Morgan Frost down. Riley. Over to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi. Loses control of it. Tavares. Loses the puck to Tippett now. Tippett walking in. Tippett had a great chance for a goal. We're able to get a stick on that and stop it from being a shot on net. Now Nylander skates up as we get off the ice. Big save there by Halak. And there'll be 3:44 left. Back on the ice with just a minute left here. Just got to shut her down. Yarncrow on the offensive zone draw. This line of Yarncrow, Nyes, and Camp has been reunited. Good to see. Our shot on Halak. Covered. See, we have 4 Leafs leading the league when it comes to hits, and Domi's also in the top 10. That's actually crazy. Yarncrow wins it back. Our shot stopped by Halak. Just trying to keep it deep here. Not give the Flyers any life whatsoever. Yarncrow loses that one. Farabee. Over to Konechny. Konechny over to red line. He finds Couturier. Couturier. Shot is whiffed on due to a good defensive effort by Nyes. Yarncrow's not quite able to get it out. Now Farabee over to Mete. Mete finds Walker. Walker picked up by Nyes. Yarncrow. Yarncrow gets in. Finds the Syrian behind the net. We're going to get out front. No, we're not. Covered off by Farabee. We're going to hit Farabee there. Deep in the Flyers' end. Tried to challenge him to a fight, but I missed. Konechny over to Mete. Nyes with it now. Nyes. Finds us here trying to get through the middle. We're going to get covered off by the Philadelphia defense. Almost said Florida. And one last shot stopped by Halak. And at least we'll get away with an important 5-2 win here. Let's head to Carolina and hope we can do the same. All right, here we are against Carolina. It's another close one. Tied 1-1 going into the third. Be huge to try and get at least a point out of this one. If we could get 2, that would be great. We blocked that pass. Pesci. Shot blocked by Matthews. Evander Kane is now Carolina Hurricane. He's been traded from the Edmonton Oilers over to this team. We walk in. Our shot goes just wide. Riley with it now. Over to Matthews. Matthews up to Marner. Nylander. And we were offside before that slap dropped. Coach wants us to generate some momentum. Seems like a good idea. Michael Bunting, former Leaf, has passed Bertuzzi in hits. Matthews wins it back to Nylander. And the Leafs are going to go on the power play there. Evander Kane gets a penalty. Let's see if the boys can do something here. Nothing happens off the get-go, but a minute 10 left. We're going to get out there. Slavin finds Marner. Marner sends it back up to the point here. We're able to get a shot that's blocked. Matthews had a chance on the rebound, but Natchez picks it up now. Chatfield over to Slavin. Slavin gets it up to Bunting, and Bunting's going to get it into the Leafs' end. Matthews. Matthews skates right in to Samsonov, almost causing a goal against. Jeez Louise. That would have been very bad. Matthews on the draw. Defensive zone draw on the power play, might I add. But it is Matthews' fault, and he doesn't win it, but Nylander covers it for him. It falls to us. You're breaking in. We're able to break through, and we do. Power play goal, 39th goal in the season. And we're able to take the lead against the Carolina Hurricanes here. 2-1 now. A huge goal at this point in the season. If we could somehow beat the Hurricanes here and then beat the Flyers in the next game, we could get a perfect episode, which I think would be the first time that's happened all series. Yeah. And that would really help our playoff odds. Matthews on the draw. Wins it back. We send it over to Morgan Rielly. Rielly finds Matthews. Nylander with it now. Nylander. Back to the point. Our shot. Stopped by Frederick Anderson. Also a former Leaf. Matthews on the draw. Wins it back. Our shot almost finds a way through. Only 20 shots in a game for the Leafs now. So low offensive output game here for the Leafs Stars, but they have found themselves to have a 2-1 lead here against the Hurricanes, who are strong defensively. Matthews finds Nylander. Nylander sends it up to ourselves here. We sauce it over to Marner. And Natchez will get it back over to red line. Jarvis. Picked off by Nylander. Matthews now. Finds Marner. Marner with it. Marner streaks in. Loses control of the puck. Now it's deep in the Hurricanes' end. We kind of need to get a line change. It wasn't a good time. Hanifin knocks Jarvis off the puck. We're going to try and get a dump in. We do get it, but it bounces off a body, and we're going to get a line change though anyways. 17 minutes left. 2-goal lead, or 1-goal lead for the Leafs. Back on the ice here with 15 minutes left. Tavares. Behind the net to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi finds it up front. We take a slap shot. Point blank. Anderson's able to cover it up. Tavares on the offensive zone draw. Wins it back to Rielly. Big save by Anderson. Bertuzzi over to Natchez. Natchez over to Jarvis. Bunting picks it up. We're able to knock him off the puck. Rielly finds us here. We're going to get it into the Carolina end. Streaking in. Our shot stopped by Anderson. Apparently it was a badly aimed shot. I thought it was pretty good. Now we're trying to avoid getting the puck stolen from us, and we draw a penalty. Seth Jarvis takes a penalty. And now it's another Leafs power play. Scored on the first one this period to make it 2-1. Can we take advantage of another one here and make it 3? Nylander finds us here at the point. Our shot off of Anderson and outside of the net. Marner can't pick it up. Chatfield over to Slavin. Slavin dumping it down, finds Martinook on a pass. Martinook, big save by Samsonov. Get out to Marner. Marner drops it back. We work in. It goes off the leg and stops in the slot. Now Matthews with it, loses it outside of the zone. We're able to get back in. Marner's out front. We try to find it over to him. It slides just wide. Marner back to the point. Another chance. Stopped by Anderson. So lots of buzz around there on this power play, but nothing really getting through. We're back out there right as the power play is coming to a close, I'm pretty sure. It's going to be over in a couple of moments. Stahl finds Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi gates in. Big save by Samsonov. Weird knockdown. Heavy hit. Power play is coming to a close here in 5 seconds. Kotkaniemi Knocked off the puck. Bertuzzi over to Tanev. Tanev tries to find a way to get it up, but Stahl picks it up now. And Riley will recover it. Now Jarvis over to Stahl in front. Big save by Samsonov. Tavares finds Tanev. Tanev skates in with it. Tanev loses control. Bertuzzi in the slot. Rifles one off the post. Bertuzzi. Pesci. Into the boards. Kane. Svechnikov had a chance in on goal and tries to back pass it there. Tavares loses control off of a deep. We try to hit Slavin in the corner. The hit animation kind of forces us back even farther back. We have to really hustle here to try and get back. Tavares gets it off the puck in his own end. Riley finds Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi knocked off the puck, still stays in the zone. Pesci over to Kane. Kane finds Aho. Big save by Samsonov. Pesci, shot blocked by multiple bodies. And Bertuzzi's going to skate out with it, and we're going to take a line change here. "11 minutes left. Robertson. Gregor. Back up to Holmberg. Holmberg loses control of the puck. Gregor. Oh, okay. Riley. In the corner. Finds Holmberg up front. Riley with a nice little give and go of Holmberg. And Anderson will cover that up. Anderson and Samsonov are 9th and 10th in the league with wins as goaltenders. Both of them carrying their team so far this season. Matthews on the draw. Wins it back to Riley. Our shot gets through, but it's blockered away. Matthews back out front to Marner. Marner takes a backhander on Anderson. And he will cover it up. 8:29 left to go. Matthews on the draw. Drops it back to us here at the point, and we're not able to quite keep it in. Now we're going to try and find Nylander out front, though. Nylander skates away from a good opportunity. He sends it back up to us here. Falls into the corner, and D'Angelo will get it up to Svechnikov. Svechnikov breaking in. Samsonov with a big save. He's going to cover that up to keep the 1-goal lead. Matthews on a defensive zone draw now. Up to D'Angelo. Samsonov covers it. He throws it out. No one called for that. Samsonov just decided that he didn't want it. Matthews finds us here streaking in. Our shot bounces off of a body, and Anderson's going to cover it, and that will be the end of this shift for us. So 8 minutes left. We still currently are recipient of the game-winning goal. 6:20 to go. Will the scoreline stay like this? Will it require another goal? Riley. Up to Orlov. Orlov over to Aho. Aho up to Svechnikov. Svechnikov finds Evander Kane. Kane sent it back out front to Svechnikov, but it was defended away there by Camp. Camp blocks a shot now up to Chatfield. Chatfield at the point. Walks in, blocks. Yarncrow with it. Yarncrow finds us here. We're going to try and dump it in, but it falls back to Yarncrow. Now Camp with it now. Anderson forced to cover it up there. At least make something out of nothing. We'll get an offensive zone draw. Yarncrow on the face-off. Against Aho. Yarncrow wins it over to Camp. Tight angle shot. Blockered away by Anderson. Nice hit behind the net now. Finds us at the point. Our shot right off the blocker of Anderson. The rebound was there, but Nyes couldn't pick it up. Pesci. Nyes with it now. Still behind the Hurricane net, but Slavin will pick it up and skate it out into our end now. We're going to try and get an aggressive down on a poke check. Forces Slavin to send it down to the corner, and we'll be able to recover it. Gonna find Matthews here. Matthews walks in, finds Marner. Marner's shot stopped by Anderson. It falls into the back of the net. Nylander scores. I'm surprised that didn't get, or Marner scores, sorry. I'm surprised that didn't get called off for goaltending interference. But the Leafs will take it. It's a 2-goal lead now. Shea gets knocked off the puck. Marner walks in. He had a streaking in, but he couldn't decide what to do with it. D'Angelo over to Natchez. Natchez knocked down. Marner over to Matthews. We're going to find Marner here on the, or Nylander on the wing. Nylander sends it back to ourselves. Our shot, backhand, Marner for rebound. Nothing doing there. And Anderson will cover it up. Now a 2-goal game with 4.5 minutes left. 3 minutes left when we get back on the ice. Slavin pinned along the boards by Nyes. Pesci up to Jarvis. Jarvis up to Natchez. Natchez over to Bunting now. Bunting loses control of the puck. Riley finds us here. We're able to get it out of the zone. Camp picks it up. And once again, it's out of the zone. Nice. Oh, man, nice. You could have had us for a breakaway. But Nice wanted to skate it in and take a shot himself. Our shot almost deflected in there by Jarnkrok. Slavin. Over to Pesci. Pesci up to Jarvis. Jarvis up to Bunting. Jarnkrok. Camp with it now. Camp finds us here streaking in. Our shot blocked away by Anderson. We pick it up here now in the slot. Another shot towards the net. Glove down by Anderson. And he will cover it up there for a face-off. Leafs keeping everything in the Carolina side of the ice. 2 minutes to go here. Jarnkrok back to Riley. Riley's shot blocked. Setchnikov now. Over to Kane. Kane knocks Riley off the puck and he goes all the way back down into the Carolina end. Coach wants us to get a line change, so we'll get off here. Might have created an opportunity for the Canes. It does. Samsonov's able to stop that. Minute 44 left. We're back out there. No, we're not. Game is over. A 3-1 win against Carolina. 4 points out of 6 so far in this video. Can we make it 6 for 6 and sweep the Philadelphia Flyers in the season series? And it just couldn't be easy, could it? We're down 3-1 going into the third period here against the Flyers. Good news is, when we played them at the first game of this video, we scored 3 goals in the third period. We need to do that again, though, if we want to win. Nylander knocks it all the way back down. Riley gets it up. We're going to get it up to Marner. Marner just barely loses it there. We're offside with the check up. Give the Flyers a free chance to get it out of their zone. Farabee. Up to Konechny. Konechny over the red line. Over to Couturier. We knock him down. Big hit on Sean Couturier. Matthews. We're going to skate in with it now. On the point. Trying to find something. Anything. Shot is tipped. Goes wide, though. Drysdale up to Couturier. Couturier over to Konechny. Konechny. We're able to poke it away. Nylander. Over to Riley. Riley finds Tavares. Tavares with a weak pass. And we're going to have to get a line change there. It's not a lot of energy there on that first shift. We're going to need to do some work here. 17 minutes left to go. Still down by 2. Frost walks in. Morgan Frost. Big save by Samsonov. Otherwise, that could have been really out of reach there. Coach wants us to generate some momentum. We can do that. Gregor on the draw. Drops it back. We missed it, and then Riley was going for it, and then stopped going for it, and that allows the Flyers to pick it up. Drysdale sends it around the net. Out front, Tippett. Big save by Samsonov. Riley. Loses it here. Cates. Over to Frost. Holmberg picks it up. Holmberg takes a shot. Goes in behind the net now for the Flyers. Holmberg trying to get on the forecheck. He sends it over to ourselves. Riley with it now. Riley's shot. Stopped by Halak. And Drysdale will clear it up into the Leafs end and dump it down. And it's time for us to get a line change again here. So another low energy, nothing really happening shift. 60 minutes left here to find a way to get the win. A power play opportunity. This is huge. 2 minutes here. Can the Leafs bring themselves within one before we get halfway through the period? Sanheim over to Ristolainen. Ristolainen over to Paling. Paling dumps it down. Up to Marner. Marner with it. Over to Matthews. Matthews breaks in. Matthews finds it over to ourselves. We send it back out from the Matthews. Matthews scores. The second goal of the game. A nice little setup by ourselves there. And it's now a one-goal game. That's what we needed. We have more points than Connor McDavid, by the way, in our rookie season. That's hilarious. Matthews. One goal away now from 50. Konechny. Knocks us into our own bench. We finally get out. Matthews is walking in. Stopped there by Halak. Over to Marner. Marner finds Riley. Shot blocked. We're going to take a shot as well. That one gets tipped, but it's stopped by Halak. Nylander. Over to Sanheim, over to Farabee. Konechny now walking in. Konechny. Over to Couturier. Couturier gets it out front to Konechny, and it's blocked by Matthews. And Matthews then gives it right away. Farabee's shot almost trickled in there. That went right for the legs of Samsonov. Matthews is having a hard time on the breakout, it seems like there. He's thinking too much about 50 and not about playing the game. And it's time for a line change. So we get within one on that shift thanks to a power play goal by Austin Matthews set up by ourselves. 11 minutes left. Marner walking in. Marner stopped by Halak. We'll get an offensive zone draw here. Matthews in the circle against, I believe that's... I actually have no idea. Frost, maybe? Matthews wins it to Nylander, is all I know. Mete picks it up, though. Up to Tippett. Tippett. Gets a good shot. The rebound was there. Another chance. And the Leafs survived that one. Nylander walks into ourselves, and we are able to tie the game up. Our 40th goal on the season. That will tie the franchise record for a rookie with goals. And it's a tie game now. Coach is happy. And it's a tie game, so he should be happy. .43 left to go. Drysdale. Over to Sanheim. Sanheim over to Cates. Cates finds Frost. There was a chance there for the Flyers to strike right back and take the lead. We get it up to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi drops it back to us. We're at the point here. Our shot gets through to Halak. Halak's going to cover it for an offensive zone faceoff for the Leafs. But we'll take an offensive zone draw. That is good for us right now. Coach wants us to try and get the go-ahead goal now. The tying goal wasn't good enough for him. Tavares on the draw. Wins it back. Our shot's blocked. Riley with it now. His shot does get through. Stopped by Halak. Leafs on the forecheck. All three of our forwards in the same corner. That's not a recipe for success. He does get up to Cates here. Cates is going to skate it back. Try and find something. It's picked off by Tavares though. Tavares gets in. Tavares drops it back to us here. Tavares. Domi. Bertuzzi with a blocked shot. Bertuzzi. And it goes over the net. Our shot from the point. 9:50 left now. Halak trying to not let in that next one. Give his team a chance to breathe and recover. .8:18 left in the game now. Frost. Deeks around us. Cates walks in. Noah Cates has made it a 4-3 game for the Philadelphia Flyers. We miss a hit on Frost. Cates snipes that. And it's a 1-goal lead again for the Flyers here with 8:11 left. Tavares back to Riley. Tavares, or Riley dumps it in. Drysdale. Over to Cates. Cates up to Tippett. Tippett loses it to Riley. Tavares. We're able to get through to Domi out front. Drysdale picks it up. Tippett. We knock him down. Big hit. Frost loses control of the puck. Samsonov is forced to cover it up, though. And there'll be a defensive zone face-off here. Tavares on the draw. Loses it. Sanheim sends it over to Tippett. Samsonov makes that save. We're going to be able to get it up to Domi on the breakout. Domi deking around. Somehow still possession of puck. It falls to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi over to Tavares. Tavares finds us at the point. Our shot. The rebound's there for Bertuzzi. He can't find it, though. On the sideboards. Our shot stopped by Halak. And Cates is going to break it out to Tippett. Tippett walks in. He's able to deke around. And Samsonov will cover that one up. 7 minutes left here. We just need one more. But that really sucks that we got scored on there. 5:40 left. Nyes, covered by Halak. Offensive zone draw, though, for the Maple Leafs. Matthews on the draw. Loses it to Couturier. Mete. Up to Walker. Walker over to Konechny. Konechny. Over to blue line. Marner. Up to Nylander. Nylander. Finds Riley. Riley's shot covered by Halak. 5:19 left. Matthews on the draw. Loses it. Picks it up, though, and then he loses it right away, and that's going to kill the Leafs' chance at some full pressure to tire the goalie out. Nylander skates it back in. In the corner. Finds us here around behind the back of the net. We get it back up to the point to Riley. Riley over to Marner. Nylander. What the hell is Nylander doing? Couturier. Over to Drysdale. Drysdale. Up to Farabee. Over to Sanheim. Sanheim knocked out the puck. Konechny gets a good shot, and I guess we hurt someone here, and Noah Cates is not happy about it. Well, it's a good thing you stood up for your teammate. Because you couldn't stand up for yourself, Noah. I thought we were going to lose that fight there as soon as I started saying that. But unfortunately, that means we're now putting it in the hands of the Sim, and I'm not feeling confident about that. I believe the Leafs are going to drop one to Philadelphia here. Sim goal. It's for the Flyers. 5-3 loss. Disappointing game here. That's going to hurt our playoff efforts, but at least we did get 4 points out of 6. But if we could have gotten 6 out of 6, that would have been great. Oh, man. I'm really worried. I'm really worried about making it here. It's going to be so darn close. All right, that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you really liked it. Leave a comment, tell me what you like or didn't like about the video. Check out the links in the description where you can find both my Twitch, TikTok, and my community Discord where you can talk to me and other members of the community. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed yourself watching this, and I will see you guys all for the next episode.